This is the Doctor, continuing Battle Brothers, Season 14. Everybody, go thank Retcon Raider for his Battle Brothers videos, because that keeps inspiring me to play more, even though all I really want to play is Cyberknights. That game is so good. Like, so incredibly good. I even recorded a few videos that I've not yet uploaded, but I might soon. I might. I have not gotten tired of that game yet for some reason. It is very rare for me to play a game for basically a month and not get tired. That is so unusual. It is like, it scratches that XCOM 2 itch in some ways better than XCOM 2. Like, I felt like I actually got bored of XCOM 2, not Long War 2. I have like 800 hours in XCOM 2. Pretty much all of it was Long War 2. And I never actually played any other mods. But the base game I got bored of pretty quickly. Whereas Cyberknights, I have not. There's just something super addictive about that formula. Okay, anyway, I wanted to get to a few comments and thoughts. So this is going to be a rambling video where there may not be a lot of fighting. This is what you sign up for an over-explained stream. Number one, we must acknowledge the MVP in the last battle. And even though I'm recording this like 8 or 9 days after I played the last battle, I still remember it very clearly. Like, I guess that's what happens when you get good at a game like Battle Brothers. I still remember the board. I still remember there were 6 nomads. I still remember that there was a nomad outlaw, of course, with the golden armor. We didn't get the helmet. He had a mace that we gave Tau. I wonder if I could even remember the weapons that were being used by the nomads. I think there was one double gripper. The rest were using shields. I think there was at least a spear, a light mace, a shamshir, 2 whips. I don't quite remember the last weapon. Was there one with a mallet? I think there might have been one with a mallet. I can't remember. But I feel like I remember most of the weapons. I remember Tau with the hammer. He had the hammer, and he was MVP, without a question. He one-shotted a nomad right in the skull. I know there were some comments about how like I underestimate the mallet, and it's true. I tend to undervalue it. I just don't like how inaccurate it is. But when this thing hits, it is absurd. It one-shotted a nomad outlaw. That is so good. He even had head armor. Like, that's how good this weapon is. Then he like hit another one and wrecked his armor so we could finish him off. And then I think Tau hit like a 3rd nomad with this hammer. It was incredible. He also did a little daggering, I want to say, on the leader. Although I might be misremembering that part. I did remember Smergeson taking a bonk in the head from the leader. He really wanted to kill Smergeson. Executioner proc. I forgot those guys had executioners. Good to remember for the future. But he lived a charmed life. He didn't die. Smergeson, like, just keep living your charmed life, buddy. He has another injury. Whatever. He really shouldn't be on the front lines, but I don't really have anyone else I can put. Like, so I put him in the middle where he should, in theory, be the safest. Give him a spear. He might hit an enemy or 2. And then, yeah, so we got some perks and level ups to do. Next, actually no, what I should do next is give out titles. I saw many suggestions for friendly here, and I was thinking very hard of what to do with friendly. First, I want to give him his title, the Dark Hunter, from the time he hit 2 arrows in the dark, firing like blindly, hit both. They were like 7% shots or whatever, and it was so incredible. You definitely earned this title. Now, I am aware and very familiar with all of the good builds in this game. I've done that on the Anatomist stream, or videos rather. Like, you could see Aya. He was a traditional whatchamacallit, fatigue neutral, for example. I think I made other like standard builds over the time. Like, I think I made like standard rowers in that series, standard hybrids, that sort of thing, standard tanks. Although tanks, you pretty much have like 2 ways you can build tanks, so there's not too much you can do with that. But anyway, all that is to say, friendly. I was thinking what to do with you. Obviously, throwers are the best range. This is not even a question. And gunners are kind of good too. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. Nothing wrong with gunners, I should say. But gunner thrower, of course, is amazing hybrid, and you can be throwing like the crossbow mastery. There's good stuff you can do with that. Might actually do that with casual hamster. Do some sort of gunner thrower hybrid. Bows, on the other hand, suck. This is like an objective fact. Everybody knows this and understands it, and whatever arguments are in favor of bows are like wrong from a mathematical and a gameplay perspective, but they are not necessarily wrong from a fashion or roleplay perspective. And I can't resist the roleplay, man. Like, I was thinking, wow, I could make him an archer, but like archers suck. Am I okay with that? And then I was reading his background. Friendly once took a bet to shoot an apple off a pig's head. He missed. With a belly full of bacon, he became determined to never miss again, etc., etc. And if you read all the way to the end, the last sentence, a quick demonstration is offered. Friendly shoots one arrow high into the sky, and with another, he knocks it out. Impressive. How could I not make him a bowman? The terrible Bill. Of course, I could just always give him throwing mastery, and then he can like still do stuff. But I kind of don't want to. I just want to make him a bowman, and I want to do silly things with him because I feel like it. So I am gonna do range skill. I am gonna do range defense of all crazy things again, and then I'll take the 4 resolve here. So I think that the range defense is only a question, right? I could also go +3 melee skill, but I kind of have an idea of what I want to do with him. So we'll do that. And then I'm going to go fast adaptation. Even with very good base range skill, if you're going to go bow, which you shouldn't, fast adaptation, you're pretty much always going to get value out of it. So I'll take that. And it also helps in the early game. So yeah, plus I can fashion him up in the most beautiful way possible. He's the Dark Hunter. There are armor that looks black. Like, we gotta do it from, oh man, I can already picture it. He could be like the magician. He could be Malcolm Merlin himself. How incredible would that be? Okay, Dr. Carl has exactly 2,000 hit points. A lot of good choices for him. He could pick up a mastery. Not quite sure what exactly to make him yet. Gifted is rarely wrong, but I'm feeling like I need a little tactical flexibility here. Quick hands, I picked Steel Brow, by the way, for a roleplay. It's not the right pick. So since I'm already kind of doing that, I need a little flexibility on you, Dr. Carl. Quick hands will give you options. I gave you the best dagger, scimitar, the long axe. You also have adrenaline. You could do some weird shenanigans. I haven't quite figured out what those shenanigans are, but we'll be able to figure it out. Note you have no shield, so you gotta be very careful with how we use you. Okay, last comment that I want to address was one from, I believe, Price, the Philosopher King. He said that I should attack the fleeing enemies in the last battle, and he thought that was a mistake, and, you know, could be a mistake. I'm not saying that, I'm not dismissing it out of hand entirely. I probably should have considered attacking the nomad. There were 2 fleeing nomads. There was one in the south and one in the north. And it's the one in the north. I think he had a shield and a mace, from what I remember. A nomad mace. I probably should have considered attacking him. But I don't like to attack fleeing enemies because it uses up your action points and fatigue that could be put to better use elsewhere. Plus, there's no guarantee I would even hit or even kill if I attack. Those nomads were way more tanky than I thought they were. Like, their defenses were way higher than I thought. So, there's no guarantee that I would have been able to kill them even if I attacked twice. And then I might have needed that brother to do something else. The next time there's a fleeing enemy, I will explain like the pros and cons of attacking. Like, there's always pros and cons to everything. So you gotta consider your options very carefully. And I'll lay out the pros and cons and like explain why I did the move I did. But if you're gonna like suggest a move, it's wise to think of the alternative. Like if you don't make that move, what else could happen? And like 1,000 hours ago in Battle Brothers, that was a question I just repeatedly asked myself in every little decision. Like if you did this, what would happen? If you did that, that's what would happen. You make every battle take forever to play, but like you can learn a lot from doing that as an exercise. Okay, anyway. It is time to do a reverse Spartacus. We're going to have to beat down some Indebted at the goat pens. I don't know if this can have a twist. A lot of these Southern contracts can have a twist. If there's a twist with nomads, that would be great. If not, oh my god, I just thought of something. I just thought of being the worst possible human. We will have, from a roleplay perspective, how can I not do that? We will have Nathan Williams, who is a Indebted, with a whip to whip the Indebted that we are about to attack. I can't resist. There is actually a reason for this. The Indebted often have like very light armor, so the whips inflicting bleeds can do a lot of damage, but it's so wrong. We're doing like the reverse Spartacus here, but I can't resist that roleplay opportunity either. Loopy Juster has 42 resolve. It's not great, but I think it's enough for him to hold that left flank. And then we got a lot of spears and like other high accuracy weapons. So we've got the bow. We've got throwing weapons on Casual Hamster. I got rid of his bow. He doesn't need it anymore. And then Pablatino, of course, has crossbow, throwing weapons, battle standard, all good stuff. Let's get to it. Let's see if there's a twist. Okay, you find the Indebted and they stare back with very clear understanding of why you're here. I don't think... Oh, there's some nomad cutthroats as well. Interesting. Ooh, there's 18. They have very crappy gear and armor for the most part. But you still gotta watch out for some of these double grippers. Indebted, from what I remember, they have backstabber. So if they swarm you, they can be pretty accurate. Alright, so we're gonna wait and let them... And they're fast, as you can see, right? I'm tempted to fall everybody back too. Just so I can set up the optimal attacks. I would also get like a free round of attacks. Okay, I'm just thinking, 18, this is a lot of enemies. This is why I'm actually thinking. If you... this Indebted has a spear, very dangerous. The ones with the pickaxe are also kind of dangerous since each hit of it does a lot of armor damage and you take at least 10 hit points worth of damage. I don't know if they can do like puncture, but the ones with the double grip knife, if they can puncture, they're also super dangerous. We have range advantage. No harm in falling back a little. I'm considering putting Wyoming Sioux here. He would be able to tank all of these positions. If I put Casual Hamster here, we can see what the Indebted try to do. They might go for a flanking maneuver. Which is not necessarily bad. Wyoming Sioux can take it. Like, the guys with the clubs and the cleaver, they can't hurt him. The only problem is if I put Casual Hamster here, he's gonna have to move. He can't double throw next turn. I would dearly love to throw once with him. Okay, I can put Wyoming Sioux here. Then Casual Hamster can throw and come here. Then we move backwards like that. Now, Casual Hamster might get swarmed. You don't have a spear, do you, Casual Hamster? I think I gave you 2 throwing weapons. That spear would have been nice. Quick hands this spear, double stab, and kill one. Okay, so you can't really go there. Well, you can, but you'll get zoned. And I may not be able to free you. I could put Wyoming Sioux here. And then put Denki here. That way Wyoming Sioux only gets attacked by 1 dude, who he should fend off quite comfortably. But Denki could get exposed to 3 guys. I don't like that. Oh, this is the stuff I think about. The little positioning tricks. I could, of course, just fall back like 3. But then I don't get the free throw. I really, really want the free throw this turn. I don't know. I feel like putting Wyoming Sioux here is so good because the weapons is going to block them. And he can do like perfect tanking here. And Casual Hamster, if you stand here, surely I could manipulate it so that the enemies next to you die. So that you can keep throwing. Surely that's possible. Okay. In that case, let's wait. Casual Hamsters, 68%. Good job. Graze the kidney of this Indebted. Move back, end my turn immediately. Some of their dudes are waiting. That is excellent. No sense in whipping a Nomad. It's only good if they don't have armor. Oh boy, Nathan Williams. Oh my gosh. What is this nonsense? You also hit. That was a 56, right? He's gonna this Indebted is gonna bleed to death. He's also gonna cut arm sinew, so he can't really hit anymore. We're gonna put Wyoming Sioux here, so we can. Wyoming Sioux goes there. Dr. Carl, he's got the long axe, so he could actually step back here. So, okay. No, wait. Tabletino. Let's... You're also going to bust out a banner, and you're going to step back too. We need resolve. Just trying to decide what to do here. Sure. Try to kill. Nope. Okay. End your turn immediately, Pablatino. Wow, there's no way you go ahead of these guys. But you... Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. Okay. Go there. Actually, Dr. Carl could go there because I need to put friendly here. Smirkson goes there. Denki goes here. Friendly goes here. Dr. Carl could do some shenanigans with the long axe. Or we move Dr. Carl to the left, because these guys with clubs, not very dangerous. But I feel like, I'm gonna put Dr. Carl in the middle. Okay, we'll take a 50% shot. Friendly, you missed, but you got a fast adaptation. And keep him moving 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna come back and he might shield wall a bit. Okay. Let's see what they do. Loopy, you gotta have your shield out. Yep. This is all as planned. Kind of. Okay, he didn't quite bleed to death yet, but he will next turn. Okay. Casual hamster, you have to wait. I might be a little greedy there, but... Ooh, we can whip again. Nathan Williams, get him. And your turn immediately. Smurgerson. I'm gonna have Dr. Carl come over here with the axe. I'm gonna consider putting Nenki here. Oh man, Casual Hamster is in quite some trouble. I got himself into some trouble. You might spear wall of all crazy thing. Wait, Smurgerson. Okay, Dr. Carl, you gotta wait. You might need to adrenaline and nonsense like that. Okay, friendly. You needed to hit that. Okay, you hit your arrow, pierce chest. That's good. And your turn immediately. Again, let them go. Okay, Tau. 150% or swap. We need to resolve. Okay, yeah, missed. Step back and your turn. Oh, good job, Wyoming Sioux. Wait. Denki, start applying some attacks. He might try to stun you, whatever. Loopy Jester, you can wait. Okay, they're bleeding. Excellent. Casual Hamster. It's all my fault. Bust out your pike. Stab the guy with the spear in the back. Ferguson, double stab. Okay, Dr. Carl, come over. Slap through your long axe. Good job, buddy. No reason to adrenaline. Casual Hamster will get hit. He's got some armor. He can take a little bit. We obviously can't keep waiting. I don't feel like attacking the two that are just gonna bleed to death. But it could cause some morale checks. I like that. Just trying to think, like, how do we want to organize our lines? I'm assuming some of them will swarm Casual Hamster. I can move Tau up here. Prismic up here, shoot. And then Loopy Jester comes up. That Nomad Mace can actually hurt a little bit. So I'm gonna try to go for a flankish maneuver. Those guys with Nomad Maces, they can stun, which is so irritating, but I also don't care about Cleaver. The one with the pickaxe is the actual dangerous one. Okay, let's step up. Ignite. Okay, you hit one, Prismic. I'll take that. Tau, step up here. Get that one. Very good. Wyoming Sioux, no pointing, shield walling. Stab, okay, you cause a morale check. I love it. Well done, buddy. Loopy Jester, I could actually put you in the middle to, like... You would actually be a reasonable tank in the middle. I'm expecting the flank to the right to, like, collapse. These two Indebted should bleed out. I don't see any reason to give them free hits. I could put Loopy Jester in the middle to have another body. It wouldn't be bad for them to take these two positions because Dr. Carl, but Dr. Carl might also need to use a long axe here to relieve pressure on Casual Hamster. I actually think that is quite likely. So let's put Loopy in the middle for shore up that front line there. Okay, I don't know what that was. That's fine. Smirkison, you got hit, buddy. Oh, you're fine, Casual Hamster. That was weird. Okay. Oh, he didn't bleed out! How annoying. Ah! Good dodge. Ooh, Tau, good job. Everybody is doing such a great job dodging. I do not know what sort of maneuvers these crazy nomads are doing. But let us shoot. We're friendly. Oh, some of these nomads are waiting. They're waiting to come in. So we're gonna wait. No reason to give them the free attacks. Tabletino. If we're gonna give anyone a free attack, it's over here. Okay, Prismic. Well, you do have to kill that one. Let them come in so you can attack them. Casual Hamster, you're gonna wait in case you need to fall back. Smirkison, you missed! Okay, you can wait a little bit more. Yeah, I want to see what these nomads do. Oh, Nathan Williams. Why don't you get that one in the back? Oh, this is so wrong. Reverse Spartacus Nathan Williams for Indebted, whipping the other Indebted to put down a slave revolt. This is like the most evil thing I've done. This is way worse than killing peasants. Way, way worse. Way, so much worse. Okay, we're gonna let them act. I'm actually okay with Loopy Jester attacking twice here. If this Indebted wants to come in... no. Best to let them waste their turns. It's like rarely wrong. Wyoming Sioux, you got hit? He did have a spear, so... Okay. Friendly, you missed. Thank you. Stab twice. Good job. I think you hit that Nomad Cutthroat in the head with your spear on the second hit. Well done. You're having some morale problems. Prismic. No real reason. I could dagger these new nomads with their gear. What sort of stupidity is that? Okay, Casual Hamster. Well, obviously hitting the one in the back is good. He could break. Or just die. Well, turns out we don't need Smergson, good stab. Good stab. 58%. Why are we daggering these silly nomads? Tau, just execute that one. Okay, Nathan Williams, whip some more. Bleeds. Wyoming Sioux, go for a kill. Go for a break. Alright, that's okay. Dr. Carl. We are going to Adrenaline, because why not? Try to kill that one. Loopy Jester, why don't you come up? Oh, well. Might as well get your armor up. Now, I am very curious. Is there an adjacency bonus on Loopy Jester when these three enemies are fleeing? I didn't think there would be, but I could be wrong. So, Outlaws have like, or Cutthroats have like, what, 55 attack or 60, something like that? I think they have Backstabber. I can't remember, but I think they do. I just want to do this for science to see what the hit chances are on Loopy Jester. I guess I could still kill one to figure this out. So I'll just have Dr. Carl kill that one. So let's see what the hit chances are, and I can calculate the odds based on that. Okay, 30%. Loopy Jester. What's it? Where? You got bonked in the head, buddy. You have 45 defense. So it feels like he is getting debuffed by Backstabber, because 45, if he had base 60 attack, it should be a 15% chance to hit. But it was 35%, right? Yeah, 30%. So it could be base 55% hit plus 20% from these two Backstabbers. So then that'll be 75, and then the math works out. Okay, that's what it feels like. Alright, I don't want this one to run, so Prismic, run up, shield wall. Might as well end your turn immediately. See, only 11% here, and Prismic, I think, has very similar defenses. Good to know that fleeing enemies contribute to Backstabber bonuses. I did not know that. Now we're just gonna let everything run, and I don't see any reason to attack these fleeing enemies here. I want the action points to be able to do other stuff. I'll move Tau up. Wait, I might just kill these nomads. It might not be worth it. Most enemies have two brothers next to them, so they really should die. Smirkson, you can wait. Friendly, you can wait. Goopy, you'll wait. I don't know why I'm daggering these things. I just can't help myself. That's the answer. Tau is just massacring things. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I feel like getting that armor. Okay, I will kill this one with Denki, even though I could have swapped weapons. Wyoming Sioux, why don't you swap the knife? Your defense is 42. We'll have a Loopy Jester shield wall. You circle around. Tau, just bonk this one. Smirkson, bust out your dagger. Friendly, not too much you can do. Loopy, defend. Casual Hamster, you can circle around. Nathan Williams, more whipping. Oh my gosh. Too strong, Nathan Williams, too strong. Okay, now it's only 10%. So we're gonna swarming, dagger this guy for no reason whatsoever. Because of the fashion. I'll let someone else get the kill. Not Tau, he has enough experience. I actually kind of want Loopy to get the kill, if at all possible. Okay. Took a little damage, but no injuries, no real hit point damage, just mostly armor damage. Denki got hit a little bit. Wyoming Sue somehow got hit. Casual Hamster was in a very precarious spot, but it worked out. And Smirkson got hit a little bit as well. Hard to avoid it when they outnumber us so much. Oh, we didn't actually get the armor because of the bug? That's so unfortunate. Got some helmets still. Miscellaneous random gear. Okay. And then we got level ups. Prismic leveled up. We're going to Battle Forge with you, so I gotta give you some fatigue for once. Yeah, your fatigue needs a lot more work, buddy. You might need Brawny to, like, do anything. Huh, what was I doing with you? I cannot remember. I could give you Brawny right now. Make it look truly beautiful. I don't know it's time for that yet. Gifted, I don't know. I don't know yet. Denki. I talked about needing initiative on the initiative brother. Ooh, Casual Hamster, that's easy. Throwing mastery. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to my... I have anticipation, right? I'm gonna stick to my, like, crazy plan. Okay, that was an easy level up for you, Casual Hamster. I want to up fatigue a little bit soon. But you have throwing mastery, and that's the critical skill. Thank you. What was I doing with you? I know I talked about initiative on you, but like you still need some resolve, and you get that +4. I don't think it's too wrong to do that. I don't know what to make you either. Smirkson, buddy. Hit points? Give you Colossus? I don't know. I need initiative, but I don't want to take +3. +3 is like... I bet it could be better. Maybe I don't actually make them initiative bros. Well, I don't have to decide any of that now. Let's go back to town. Let's check the selling prices. 17, that's pretty good. It's not bad. I'll sell off most of this random nomad loot we got. I don't need 2 hunting bows. I don't think. I can sell off a lot of this nomad hat. I want to be able to buy my scout, but I need to refill the ammo. And I need to have like 2 days pay. So I need to have 2,800 crowns. I can sell off some of the crappy armor. Like, I like to keep some backup armors. Maybe I'll sell off one, but we're gonna dagger more. I don't like to sell flails, but it's the easiest way to get the money, and I want the scout more than anything. We'll get more flails. Now I'll sell off this hunting bow. Perfect. That will be perfect. Nothing else to do here. I can't hire anyone right now, even though there are some, like a cheap sellsword, cheap assassin. Sometimes you get a cheap sellsword with like a really good weapon. That would be even better, but no, I don't think it's time for that. I'm not gonna treat any injuries, not gonna do anything else. Don't want to look at, well, we can look at the weapons. Oh, right, there was an Indebted uprising. That's why they don't have any good gear. Okay, so hire someone for your retinue that is a non-combat follower. I planned this out. The scout, so we can move quick, because oh my god, that nightmare chasing those brigands from Tunstetten all the way down there, that like scarred me. I can't handle it. I have to have the scout. And I kind of wish like the scout was not actually a retinue, because it's very difficult to not pick this one as the first. Like, you always do it for a challenge, but it's not even a fun challenge. Like, who wants to spend all this time like trekking across the map, right, to chase down like enemies? It's just it's like a painful challenge, and so like you never want to do that. So now you're stuck like getting the scout as pretty much your first or maybe second retinue member. It's always like objectively the best, if you're into fight density, of course, which I am. Let's go north to Strogdorf, Tentlingen, Taj, and I want to know what's in the northeast. We still need to find a town that has nets. Not a single town I've been to so far has nets, which is very concerning. And don't forget, there is a famed armor to the north of Strogdorf. I don't know what kind of camp it is. Could, of course, be like impossible for us to do right now. It could be like necro-savants or something. Or even like, I would not fight 12 ancient legionaries right now. It's like way too high risk for not even enough of a reward. But we can go back, get some more rumors, see what's up. Then depending on the rumors, I might bypass Tentlingen and go straight Taj, like through this fog. We would be strong enough to fight like this type of undead camp, Sepulchre of the Restless. And we might soon be strong enough to fight Geist once I get rallied troops. Oh, don't you have to like unpause? Yes, to fulfill your ambition. Yep, for having the scout. Very good. So yeah, let's go. Let's go to Strogdorf, and I might go through some more of this desert. We'll follow the road for a little bit, and then see what we can see. And now I think I will go into the desert before night falls. Salmo Outlaws and a nomad leader. I love it. I love it. What time? 43 minutes. I have to do level ups. I guess I might as well do all that, but that Indebted uprising was the one battle of this this video. But I can show you like how I would set up the battle, this next battle, because this is like what we just fought, and it's so amazing. Okay, we know these nomads are very dodgy. Hammer is good, but if we equip the hammer, we need to actually hit with it. Also, I don't really want Smirkson on the front lines. The injuries means he takes more damage. Same deal with Nathan Williams. No more whip, by the way. Long axes won't be very accurate, unfortunately. Loopy Jester, I want you to have a better helmet. I know this is a fashion clash, but kind of have to do it. Make sure your head's protected. We're gonna rely heavily on the throwing weapons. So Casual Hamster setup is perfect. Pablatino setup is perfect. Friendly setup is, quite frankly, ridiculous. I'm going to give him a Javelin to start. I know he's going to be a Hunter long run, but right now he's going to chuck a little Javelins because it's a serious fight. I'm going to put my tanks... Do they go in the middle or do they go in the side? I feel like they should do something like this. I want to, or I could concentrate all my damage on. I think I do want to concentrate all my damage on one flank, but like split the difference a little because I don't know which way the leader is going to come, so I need to have another tank on that side. So how do I concentrate all damage on one flank while trying to do something like that? I can put all the throwers onto that flank, and I can put someone who's a little tankier, like a Denki, onto the other flank in case you need to bust out a shield. You have very low fatigue, though. You know who could be good with the hammer? I pick Backstabber on you, Denki. You could hit. And I like Dr. Carl having a long axe for the flexibility as well. Like, he just has a lot of options, which is great. Smurgison, I don't want you getting executionered. But I don't actually have any other weapons except this pike. Here, why don't you use the pike and we'll give the spear to Casual Hamster. I think he's going to double throw a lot. He's got throwing mastery now, right? So throwing mastery means he really wants to throw. And that way Smurgison can like have a weapon in the back. So we do something like this. Oh, but I gotta... Or what if I put the two tanks in the middle? Like, this is what I was trying to do last time. And then, depending on which way the battle goes, I can route a tank over. I don't like that. Okay, what if we put Wyoming Sioux on the right, and then we put Loopy Jester on the left, with the expectation that we're gonna like concentrate damage on the left flank. Or possibly even the middle. Our tanks can still get to the middle. If I do something like this, that way Loopy Jester can get to the middle. And yes, I think something like this would make a lot of sense. A lot of damage concentrated. Our Bannerman has to go in the middle though. Okay, then I have to do points. It's still a pretty serious fight, but I have the mace guy. I like a spear guy. I don't know though. Either Denki or Prismic are really spear bros because of the fast application. They can still be spear bros. Like, it's not necessarily wrong. Prismic, I was gonna make some sort of Battle Forge build. He probably has to have Brawny. Oh yeah, the Battle Forge 9 lives nonsense. What sort of weapon though? Cleaver is rarely wrong, but not with the whip. It's too early. Like, the disarm is not reliable. So I wouldn't do it for that. Prismic, you don't have gifted, whereas Denki, you do have gifted. The Prismic attack is a little low. Denki, you have basically no fatigue, right? Yeah. So your I don't actually think Spear is good for you. You need like some degree of fatigue, and you just don't. You could do like some sort of Katal nonsense or a two-hander. Like the mallet build is actually pretty solid for you. You have 64 and 1 star. You already had gifted, so your accuracy isn't great. Backstabber is good for you. If you're gonna go dagger, which is possible, backstabber of course just fits thematically fantastically. It kind of makes sense. You're a historian, right? That's your background. It's kind of weird, like historian, like type of background. They either want to use like a little dagger or a giant two-hander. Those are like the optimal things for them. But I do quite like the idea of backstabber, and you can do the mallet build. So let's do that. Can't be too wrong. Prismic. Kind of want brawny actually, so you can use like the heavier armor. I know it's not fully repaired, but you're not gonna have enough fatigue unless we find famed armor, which we may or may not find. I don't think it's right though. Like, I feel like Brawny is like not the right pick here. Like, I know it's not the right pick. Again, it's not impossible for you to go Spear. It's just Spear Mastery as a Battle Forge doesn't make sense. You want to like ward enemies off. So I can't pick Spear Mastery since I'm going to go Battle Forged. So, of the remaining weapons, another Mace Master, of course, is decent. Like, you can't really go wrong with that. But I think it's too early to decide. Axe Master is rarely wrong. Not right now, but like the future. You just pick Gifted. I probably want eventually. Yeah, I can't quite figure out what to do with you, Prismic. It feels wrong to give you Brawny so early. But on the other hand, having a brother who can actually like take a hit in heavy armor, like this is a lot more armor for you. I guess you don't need Brawny for this fight. You still got like enough fatigue if you're gonna use this Fire Lance, which I kind of want you to use. Ooh, I could give you the Southern Helmet for the maximum roleplay. Yes, yes. Okay, let's do that with Prismic, and I'll go Gifted. And I'll take the 4 hit points here. Okay, good. Kinda work, buddy. I give you a shield for maximum roleplay value, but then you can't really attack. Just worried that your fatigue is so horrific, but you might not need to do much this battle. You might just actually bust out your shield and tank. We'll see. And then Smurgson, I don't want to take +3 initiative. That just feels so bad. +1 melee also feels pretty terrible, but like it is what it is. And you need Backstabber to hit. Like, you have no choice there. Otherwise, you're never gonna hit anything. Okay, well, I have now assembled a group. We're going to go fight more of these nomads in the next episode. So thank you for watching. Until next time.